Boys, welcome back to the channel. It's officially day 3 of waking up at 4 a.m. every single day and hitting the cold shower. Oh, brothers, let me tell you guys that the motivation has gone. The motivation has left. Honestly, today in the morning when my alarm went off, I felt a bunch of negative voices come into my head. And when I mean that, I mean in the most bitch way. Like, I was about to go back to sleep, bro. Like, I was about to cave into that. I was like, why the fuck am I doing this? I was like, why don't I just go to sleep so I'm well rested and then wake up in the morning at like 9, 10 and then get some good work done? And I was basically just trying to justify reasons for me to go back to sleep. And the longer I laid there, the more I fed into it. And I realized that because this happened to me once before. And so what I did, I was like, all right, fuck that. This is literally the difference. Like, this is literally the commitment and the proof of like, all right, bro, if I say I'm gonna do something, I have to fucking do it. How am I gonna come on here on YouTube and be all motivational and tell you guys, yeah, bro, like, you got to put in the work. Everybody likes to say they want to do the hard work, but nobody actually likes to do the hard work. And then I'm myself not even keeping up with it, right? And so as I was laying there for a couple minutes, I realized that I was feeding into it. I was like, all right, fuck that. Literally what I did is I just stood up. I literally just stood up, went into my living room, walked in a couple of circles, posted on my Instagram story for the morning, and the day began. After that, we went into the cold shower. But what I'm getting at with this is like, dude, it's so easy to feed into the negative, to feed into reasons as to why you shouldn't be doing something. Anything that we do, bro, as humans, we always try to justify the reasoning when in reality, we're lying to ourselves, right? And I knew I was literally lying to myself in that moment. And as I got ready, as I hopped in the cold shower, it did not get easier, by the way. That shit was tough, and I'll touch on that. But as I was getting ready and I made my way up here, I got my tea, already knocked out a reel for the day. I realized, guys, this is the difference. This is the literal difference on what separates the fucking masses from the 1%. It's literally times like this, doing the work when you don't feel like doing the work, right? I was literally just walking up here and I was thinking to myself, I was like, I'm exactly in the position I deserve to be because of the previous work that I have put in. And if I see the vision, right? I see the goal. I got shit to hit in these next 30 days and shit to do and places I want to be in a year from now, places I want to be at the end of this year. And I was like, that won't happen if I don't put in the work. That literally won't happen if I decide to fuck off again. And essentially not really fucking off, but you get the point. If I decide, I'm not going to commit to waking up at 4 in the morning anymore, it just won't happen, bro. Because the whole point of waking up at 4 in the morning is to get the work done. So if I go back to sleep, what am I doing? I'm getting less work done, and less work equals less result. And so what I want to get at specifically in this video is like, how do you stay consistent, bro? How do you literally get past all the bullshit that you want to feed into in your mind? And so for me, at least, it was pretty simple, guys. It's literally in the fact of just like realizing why you're doing this, and then realizing like, dude, if it's almost like a wake-up call. Like, you get hit, and I promise you there will come a day in your life where you just realize that nobody's coming to save you, bro. And you've heard that nobody's coming to help you. But until you actually like have that happen to you, you probably won't change. And it's probably the reason you're not in shape right now. It's probably the reason you're not making as much money as you want to. It's because you haven't actually realized that nobody gives a fuck about you and that nobody is actually going to come and give you a handout. And that you have to work for everything in this life as a man, bro. You have to build your value up. You aren't born with any value. And so understanding those things for me helps push me in the direction of work. Because as I'm laying there in my bed again, and I got up and I'm just like, nothing changes if nothing changes, bro. If if I want to break a new barrier, or I want to get to somewhere I never have gotten, I must do things that I have never done before. I must implement new things. I must get more work done, right? And that won't happen if I just continue to feed into all the bullshit going on in my mind. Now I want to touch on the cold shower. The cold shower did not get easier today. It actually got harder, I feel like. Maybe it was just today in the morning, because what ended up happening is I stayed up yesterday till like 11. I went to bed at 9:30, but I didn't fall asleep till 11 because I was on my phone. I was watching a couple of YouTube videos, and then I was probably doom scrolling for like 30 minutes before bed, bro. So let me tell you right now, it's the last fucking time I do that, because I was so tired today in the morning. And I think it's because I didn't get enough sleep last night, because I went to bed literally so late. I got like 5 hours of sleep, maybe 4 good hours of sleep, right? And so the cold shower, I got in, it was fucking freezing. And I thought it was gonna get easier, because yesterday felt easier. I was like, okay, felt like this was getting a little normal. Nope, nope. And then I realized I don't think the cold shower ever is gonna get easier, bro. It's gonna stay hard, which is kind of good though, right? Because it never lets you get comfortable in there. But all this to be said, bro, is you have to understand that literally this is the difference, okay? Continuously putting work in every single day is going to widen that fucking gap between you and everybody else. I never really understood the concept of what Kobe was saying when he was like, outwork everyone, and over a long enough time period, like they literally won't be able to catch up. And I didn't realize this until recently, I'd say a couple months ago, where a couple people that I knew personally wanted to end up working with me one-on-one, where they wanted to get in the gym, or they wanted to start making money online. And I realized how far away they actually are, meaning like how far ahead we have gotten, and how they are now barely looking to start. And it's because of the years and years and years of work that I put in, and the years and years and years of work that they've put off. And I was just thinking to myself, because it happened in the span of a day, I was like, dude, this guy will never be able to catch up. He will never be able to come ahead now, because number one, he can't even outwork me in this current state, where like I'm getting just so much more work done. And even if he tried, like I'm years ahead, right? And then the second realization I had to that is like, you know how you can work for just a little longer on a daily basis, or like on a Saturday night, right? Say you just put in like an hour of extra work every Saturday. And it might not seem like a lot of work, right? You might an hour of work, that really ain't much. But bro, over the long enough period of time, did I realize how much that actually starts to add up. Like if you think, if I worked every single Saturday night for just an extra hour for the past 4.5 years, almost 5 years of my journey now, right? How many extra amounts of work is that? Even though it's just an hour a day, how much do you think that's compounded over the years? How much more work do you think I have gotten done simply by adding like an hour a day? And that blew my mind. I was like, dude, even if people were working the same amount as me, Monday through Friday or whatever, and I just worked one extra hour on Saturday, and I've done that for 4.5, 5 years now, dude, I might be a whole year ahead of this guy, even though he's been working Monday through Friday the same amount as I have, right? And so literally, like when I had those two realizations, I was like, yeah, nobody will ever be able to catch up, ever, bro. Because of the long enough time frame that we're looking at, because of the long-term game, because of the small amounts of work that have added up over the years, bro. Literally the years. Like people, the best example is the gym, right? People think they can build a physique like I have in the span of a couple weeks. Like, I don't know why. people think that is. Like, you can definitely get in good shape in a couple weeks or a couple months, but you can't get the fucking physique of somebody that's been going to the gym for 5 years in a month. Like, it just doesn't work like that. But you think you can, and then the motivation wears off, and once you don't see that result, you fucking quit. And it's literally because that you don't play the long-term game. So, boys, hopefully that made some sense. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a deep dive into what I was thinking today and how it actually got hard, bro, because everybody likes to sit here and say they want to work hard, you know, they want the money, they want the cars, right? They're always about the hard work, but when it actually comes time, bro, let me tell you, it's not easy. Like, it's actually not easy. It's called hard work for a reason. Like, I'm sitting here recording this video, I'm dead fucking tired. Like, I'm not gonna come on here and lie to you guys and say, oh yeah, I feel good. No, I'm fucking tired. Like, I'm dead tired. Still did like 30 minutes of work before recording this video. Still did the cold shower. We're still gonna hit the gym after 7 in the morning here. And I'm tired. But it doesn't matter. And a lot of you guys need to get over that fucking simple fact that no shit. The reason, again, the literal reason as to why you're not where you want to be is because, yeah, sure, you love the hard work, bro. But like, why aren't you where you want to be? Because you haven't been actually putting in the hard work. And that's it, bro. That's literally it. You got to stay consistent with when it doesn't feel all fucking butterfly and rainbows, right, bro? Like, it's really a fucking simple concept for you to understand. So, boys, with that being said, I'm going to edit this video, knock it out, and then get some more work done. If you want to work with me one-on-one, bro, you want to change your fucking life within these next 90 days. Literally 5 of my current one-on-one students started to wake up at 4 or 5 in the morning with me because they directly see the fucking work. They directly see what we're doing and they're mimicking it. So if you want to be the same way, you literally want to change your fucking life within the next 90 days and stop all that bitch shit you've been doing, you can apply to work with me down below. It's the first link in the description. The second thing, boys, is if you want to join my free community, it's literally a free fucking brotherhood. It's the second link in the description. I'm posting at least once a day. I was doing twice a day, but I realized I'm going to be doing twice a day just for my boys, for the boys that are working with me one-on-one, and then the free community, it's going to be about once a day, minimum, right? So if you want to do that, the links are in the description. As always, boys, I fucking love each and every single one of you. Make sure you get to work. Make sure you understand the concept of hard work is actually hard. And there's a fucking reason not everybody can do it. And not everybody's willing to do it. And I'll see you boys in the next video.